So I did my meditation on selenite today. This is selenite here, this beautiful light and airy stone. I use this a lot in my energy work and it helps to clear energy. So I tuned into the crystal and I asked the crystal's consciousness to please reveal its wisdom, its essence, and any secrets that it wanted to reveal to us. And this is what came up in my meditation. So the word pristine was the very first thing that came through. And this very much resonated because the word pristine means fresh and clean as if new. The feeling of being very ethereal and very light and airy and like up in the clouds came through. Swords came through, and the word clarity, clarify, and clean. And then the statement to cut through came in. And this very much meant that this stone helps to cut through energies. Pillars of light. So they mentioned pillars of light, and there's a theme that went through this entire meditation of this stone very much connecting and being the essence of light. A knight in shining armor. So a knight in shining armor came in, and this very much represented protection. And they actually showed me a drawstring bag, and they said that you can keep selenite in the bag to help protect you if you were someone that felt like you needed energetic protection. A white rose. So a white rose came through, and roses for me are very much connected to heart energy, and white is very like pure and clean and new energy. So this very much felt like purity of emotions coming through. This was a little different. They mentioned chanting mantras with selenite helps to raise your vibration. Also, lotus flower. So a lotus flower came in, and this very much connected with the crown chakra for me. And the words purity again, self-regeneration, and enlightenment. They also mentioned that it helps clear negative thoughts and mental clutter and that like monkey mind. And so this is very much a healing stone for the crown chakra. They also said it helps to create space for change, and it helps to clear out old energies. In quotes, they said, reflective of the light within you. And then they also mentioned peace, and they brought in a dove. A dove flew in with an olive branch in its mouth. And so this was very representative of peace coming in, that the stone brings peace. They mentioned a fresh start and new beginnings, and also a childlike innocence. They mentioned this all together as an energy that comes in with this stone. Also in quotes, they said the light of God, and then they also mentioned the essence of you, which is light, which is pure. And they also said, where there is light, there is no fear. So there's this kind of like theme going on and weaving in and out of this meditation of light. And so this stone very much not only represents light, but I think is light. They mentioned to transcend, and they mentioned this a couple times in the meditation, and they actually showed me this light that was emanating and expanding out in all directions. A swan. So they showed me a swan, and they said smooth sailing, and they mentioned clear intentions on the path. They said that this swan actually represented having a clear intention on your path. The swan also represents feminine intuition and an inner and outer beauty and grace. Unicorns. So unicorns came in, and the unicorns had a very similar energy to the selenite, and it was almost angelic energy that was coming through, and very much connected with that higher dimension, or higher dimensions and higher frequencies. The element of air was very much intertwined in this meditation that I had here. They also mentioned that this stone actually helps you to prepare for channeling. And so if you're someone that does like energy work or Reiki or psychic channeling, that this is a great stone to have on you to help you be a clear channel when you're channeling. The very last thing that they mentioned was a sheep, and I had to look up sheep because I wasn't sure what the spiritual meaning of that was, and what came up was innocence and vulnerability and childlike qualities, which all had come through throughout this meditation. They also mentioned getting in touch with a softer side of yourself. So this was a really fun and light meditation. I really enjoyed it. And this crystal very much felt like it is almost like this pure light coming through. It's very like angelic and would help you to connect with these higher realms. So if you have any questions or if you have a stone that you want me to connect with next, please comment below.